Okay, hold on. Hi, I'm Jamie. Welcome to the Wormhole. This is Donovan Wade, and we're doing like an impromptu stream tonight. Another Wormhole Pinball presents.
Yeah.
Just chat tonight.
Let's chat. Let's chat.
Let's chat it up. Let me get the chat up, by the way. So lots of thank yous. I wrote a list, Donovan. I put a list together.
All right. Can I add to it?
We were taking the day off. He says, I know. We're taking the day off from streaming a game. Maybe we'll get a little Dungeon Door later.
Maybe.
I don't know. But I didn't actually set up the rig, so
well, then that's a no.
So that might be tough. I could probably set up the rig in about 2 minutes if we get that excited. But no, I made a list. I had a thank you list. We just got back from the Houston Arcade Expo, Space City Open, Interstellar Open, or what is it? Interstellar Championship?
Interstellar Showdown, I think.
I don't know. Anyway, so we thought, hey, let's just stream.
Mm-hmm.
And what the hell? So that's why we're here. And also, we wanted to do a quick shout-out to John Spates. Get well, buddy.
Yes.
We miss you, and we know you're in pain, and hopefully that goes away, man. So we're thinking about you. Mm-hmm. And, those that know us know how much he means to everyone here and this community. So we want to make sure he's okay. So if you have Leslie's number or you want to reach out to her on Discord, just, check on her tomorrow, okay? Let's not overwhelm them tonight, but let's check on her tomorrow to make sure that they are okay.
I was thinking about him all weekend.
Checks watch. I know we were late because Donovan's a smoker, and
we said no personal information. I was playing Labyrinth.
Can you hear it in the background?
Oh, so beautiful.
Oh, what's he playing? Dungeon Door. He's playing Dungeon Door Defender, and Labyrinth is here. Let's go through what's here.
Okay.
All right. So we just got back from Houston Arcade Expo. We came in to clean the wormhole, and a bunch has changed. You'll see behind me, Cosmic Princess is here.
Best in show.
Woo. Where's her award? I don't see it, but we'll get it on there. Trailer is still to the right there. Barakora. Hey, Carpool, how are you, brother? Thanks so much. I got my thanks to do in a little bit. Kiss came back, and then Warlock will finish that row. Labyrinth is here now.
Yep.
And if you guys were at the show, it is the Labyrinth if you were staring at the booth to the right with the alternative back glass, and it's just gorgeous. Can't wait for them for that.
What number is that? I just saw it. Is it 23?
Yeah, I think so.
Michael Jordan's.
Oh, MJ.
Yeah, we got MJ's number.
Okay, and then High Speed is here. I think I turned the volume off at High Speed. High Speed was at the expo.
Very loud.
And it's 26. It's hydroponic. Oh, he knows.
Who's 20?
He built it.
Who's 26?
26?
Yeah,
no one really.
Yeah, that's a nobody number.
By the way, half our audience doesn't know anything when we're talking about sports. At least half. Nobody knows what we're talking about. It's really just between me and you. So, okay, and then High Speed, we put Pinbot back to its place. I got a good Pinbot story for you later. I'll get to the Pinbot story now. Jackbot. There's a dude at the Space City that came to us and said, hey, is that your Jackbot? And Tim's like, yeah. And he goes, that's the best playing Jackbot I've ever seen in my life. How much do you want for it? And Tim's like, no, I'm not selling. And he's like, yeah, okay. How much? Really, though? Seriously. That's the best Jackbot I've ever seen in my life. And so that was kind of cool. Obviously, Aerosmith is gone. And in its place, we put what? What went there? I just put it there. God darn it. The background.
Valley something. I don't remember.
Shit. We'll figure it out anyway. But we'll see. We'll find out in the next few weeks if Labyrinth's going to make a good tournament game or we're going to make it tougher, But it's beautiful. Let me see if I can get that wormhole view, and I'll show you where it is. Here's the wormhole view.
You didn't put anything in there. There's nothing in that spot.
Oh, okay. It's empty?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm fooling around about putting sorry for the lower right. I haven't set up the rig. But I'm fooling around with sticking it next to John where he's at. You can, maybe put it in the Rick and Morty spot or put it in the heist spot. I want it predominant. What's the word? I want it front and center.
Prominent. You want a prominent.
God bless English. Okay, listen, get to my list. Is that okay?
Sure.
So we got a shout out. Let's see who's on chat. Upkeep, nothing sounds quite like an 808. What's an 808? Gorgon's Nipple, greatest name in the history of the world. Money making, disco breaking. We're taking the day off. I know. Thanks for streaming this weekend. It was an awesome time. Most fun finals I've ever been to. Yeah, let's talk about that, Strata. Collier's a good dude, man. I got to talk to Collier.
Yeah, he's been out here before.
Yeah, I know, but I got to meet him,
Oh, okay.
Yes, the Houston Arcade Expo was fantastic. The Space City Open was fantastic. But, TPF does get rowdy too, okay? So it's not – I'm not trying to say that TPF doesn't do this because, you still have a lot of the same characters. And Phil and Colin wasn't here this year. But putting up that 50-inch monitor, 55-inch monitor that David Pollack has – was really a really, really good idea.
Smart, very smart.
It was because then me and Phil moved it to front and center. Okay, because we figured there wouldn't be as many people around. They're not going to trip over it like the 60 that are playing in the tournament. Mm-hmm. And let's get an area for them. And it was awesome.
Yeah.
It really worked out. So thank you, David Pollack. I didn't mean to thank him first. He was down on the list, but just messed around. Sorry, idiot. Okay, so Janine and Christine manned that damn booth all day, every day. Mm-hmm. Okay, that was ridiculous. They sold a ton of merch, and everyone that bought some merch, thank you so much, man. That was fantastic. I'm wearing the sweatpants right now. I got to tell you, they're pretty damn comfortable. They're pretty awesome. So Janine manned the hell out of that booth. Tim sold his ass off. Tim had like a 2-hour stretch. I think he sold the most right there, and he had some follow-up businesses later, so. TPA usually about 1 a.m. to 11, though. Different vibes. I know. I'm just saying, let's not shit on the TPF. It's good. It's good too. And we're still trying to be the streamer of choice for TPF. So I don't want.
He's just saying everybody's tired at 1 a.m.
Oh, that's true. I think the monitor was really. Anyway, Collier, I really do. I think for spectators and players alike.
As Wesley didn't appear to be very tired at 11 p.m.
Well, no, because we were partying. Everyone that bought March, and then they wanted to come and hang with us. That was really cool. Mm-hmm. I really enjoyed that. I love the setup of the booth, the wormhole booth in the Houston Arcade Expo. Kudos to Christine for building and Chino and them for building such an awesome thing. And then we mounted the TV, mm-hmm. and then next at TPF we're going to have a double monitor.
Okay.
So we'll do like a slideshow thing going on the right one, I think, and the left one will show the tournaments. We're not going to bring the rig in this shit anymore. Nobody cared.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. So they'll show what's going on in the tournament?
We'll have a tournament stream and then like
wow. That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
People love that.
So they can walk by, see the tournament stream, and then and I'll have double rigs by then.
Okay.
We'll talk about the double rigs later. But I am having double rigs by TPF. It's going to be awesome. We're going to be flipping and flopping all over the place. I just can't wait. Anyway, all the commentators that helped me along the weekend, Donovan, Aaron Anthony, just talked their ass off. Thank you, Aaron. Jack Revenue, Travis Mosman, Carpool Pinball came by. Preston Makla, Wesley Johnson came by at the end. He couldn't sit next to me because he won the damn thing. So
he was a little busy.
And so did, and I was going to have Mark Meserve sitting with us, but Mark won, finished second. So
yeah.
I couldn't get him on. Every person that stopped by the booth to watch the finals and every person that came in from outside that room and heard the commotion and said, what the hell's going on in there? They made it even better. Thank you, guys.
Well, we're going to the finals will be up tomorrow afternoon.
Well, tell them why. Why it's such a pain in the ass for you.
Well, OBS crashed kind of halfway in the middle, so I had to do some splicing and some editing to get some stuff back together. And when you put that in the that large a file in the
oh my God, it's
in
just
the editor, it takes 5 or 6 hours to
I wasn't
render.
I wasn't even upset that OBS crashed for our viewers, and we had over 100, I think, at that point. But I was pissed off for you. I was like, oh, Donovan's going to kill me.
It's all right.
It's such a pain in his ass.
It crashed my computer a couple times, but it's ready to go. It'll be up tomorrow. We're going to get some reels out. Definitely the finals.
We have reels to go, right? I mean, Wesley's reel to win.
I'm going to work on Wes and
BK's
Mark.
reel to walk off.
Well, that's already out there.
I know. Way to go. He just put that up. He's like, look at this potato head. All the TDs in that tournament room, that's a pain in the ass, man. That's a tough gig. I'll never TD for not rest of my life ever. The only thing I'll TD is when we rent out the wormhole, and by the way, we are available for rent. We got a big charity event this weekend, and it's just me and Janine. So if anybody wants to be a part of the wormhole for a charity event, I run a flip frenzy for an hour. I run a 1 hour flip frenzy, but with 40 people, I might have to make it an hour and a half.
Oh, yeah.
And it is hilarious. I have this speech that I tell them when we start off. I'm like, look, some of you have never even seen a pinball machine. All right, we'll walk through. Hopefully they played before we start the flip frenzy. But
show them the start button.
Show them the start button and I tell them 3 times, you are going to press this button more than twice. Because it's a flip frenzy, you only need to press it twice. But you'll press it once or 3 times or 4 times. So when you do that, just raise your hand and we'll start over. But I beg you, try not to do it. And guess how many people do it? In the first round alone is 10 times. So what I do is I walk them with the laptop to the machine. And I go, okay, 1, 2. And I do it all night. I did like the first 5 rounds. And then they start getting the gist of it. But
so who were the TDs there? So I saw Phil doing it.
Phil, the Jonays, I think Elizabeth was.
Okay.
Mark Gammons was, right? Or Pollock. I think it was Pollock.
Probably Pollock.
And then I know Leslie was. I said that. And I know Phil was. And
you know who else needs a shout-out for TDing is Matt Quantz. I don't know how many tournaments he did this week.
Holy cow.
he TD'd all. He was playing. He was running between machines.
Yeah, if you're just joining us.
He's not watching you.
Lee.
He's watching the Bills right now.
Lee, Matt, David. Oh, yeah. But if you're just joining us, that just concluded yesterday, the week of Whoppers. So there were a few people, I think 10, that went to every event, starting at the Wormhole and then ending at Space City Open. So they got a cup, a mug. Filled with Whoppers, something really kind of cool, actually. Lee was a TD. Okay, Lee, Matt, David. Anyway, thank you to them, because Elizabeth Jornet, thank you for running Bells and Chimes. That is such a wonderful. I love Bells and Chimes. I hate being in that room and bothering them, but I woke up. I was supposed to be down there at 8:30 to set up the rig. 9:10, I get a call from Aaron. Hey, are you coming down here? Well, I was up till 2 a.m. the night before, so that sucked.
Give me a Miller Lite.
And you got him getting you Miller Lights? That's nice.
You want Diet Coke?
No, I'm good. I just had one. So anyway, I came in hot. There she is. Oh, God bless you. She was almost going to do a wellness check on me. The retiring Phil Grimaldi, everything he's done, not only to create the Space City Pinball League, but to shepherd it and to do all the hard work he's done for everything in pinball in Houston.
Absolutely.
You know, he is our godfather, and he is retiring from TDing, from running tournaments. He retired from the board, and that's awesome. And we did fill a spot. I don't know if I think it is public knowledge.
But, I don't know who it is.
Lee Balasek.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Isn't that fantastic?
Wow. Okay.
So if it's not supposed to tell anyone, tough. I just did.
In good hands.
Keith Christensen, all the volunteers to make this event happen. It's his birthday weekend, and he just nails it, doesn't he?
I can't imagine how much work it goes into getting those vendors, getting those games. You have the speakers there. You had live music going all the time. Oh, I mean, there's just got to be so much to it.
Dude, it was a pain in the ass just getting our booth.
If I was there, I would be like a nervous wreck. And he's just there, partying the whole time, having a good time.
Boy, he parties. We'll talk about that later. And everyone that brought me Diet Cokes over the weekend. Tandy brought me a bunch of Diet Cokes. Alan Robertson brought me a Diet Cokes. Hey, Travis, I told you got to click that little bell next to the Twitch so you get notifications when we go live. Come on.
Geez, you think he was an engineer or something.
I mean, can you hear Labyrinth in the background? What was my Diet Coke count this weekend? Ooh, over under 12 a day. Easily. Easily.
Over.
That's not even easily. All right, let's talk about the Space City Finals. Elizabeth found the 12-pack of Cokes left in her turning room. That's mine. Can she bring that to the wormhole? That was Alan Robertson. I knew I lost that. I knew I left it under there. God damn it.
He thinks that was just one meal for you.
Hey, can you bring that to the December 4 extra night?
He said they'll bring it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's free 12
Thanks,
12 pack
guys.
coming. Yeah, Alan Robertson brought those to me, and I stuffed them underneath the table, and I forgot them.
You know, I think I left a keg in there. If anybody found a keg of beer,
sure.
bring that.
Yeah.
What's he complaining about?
He said Jackpot has color DMD on it.
Oh, well, he didn't notice Baywatch had a color.
I know. Why do a Foytik, by the way? Thank you, Brian Foytik, for everything you do. That was on here. But I was going to talk about him later, but what the hell? I'll just talk about him now.
Because he's the one that works on all the keys
He
games.
just works on everything, and those games played really well.
Great.
I mean,
They played great.
Dude, there was a guy. Here's the story. I get story time before we talk about the tournament. I'm sitting there drinking a Diet Coke in the booth, and I'm taking a break and the women's finals are on the TV there, and I'm watching.
Mm-hmm.
And Cosmic Princess is off behind us because it's giving automatic points.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'll get to chat in a minute. I'm sorry. So it's given random points. It's turned off, and he comes up and he goes, "What's wrong with Cosmic Princess?" And I said, "Dude, I don't know. It's just giving random points." And he goes, "Well, I'm really good at these area sterns. I helped you guys out last year with your Big Bang bar."
Who said that?
Some guy, dude. I
Some
don't know who
guy.
he is.
Okay.
I have no idea who he is. So he goes, "Can I help?" Yeah, bud. Go ahead. I mean, I figure he's not going to rip at the shreds, right? I figure he's just going to help.
Start hammering it. Bang.
I mean, he's some random nice dude. Well, guess what? He fixed it.
Of course he did.
Now it's got one more issue now because
Oh.
it's screaming at us. But no worries. We'll get it fixed. But thanks, random dude.
Yeah.
And thank you to Brian Foytik and Zach and Spence.
Yep.
Those guys in particular were helping our machines. And Mike Flanagan was helping.
Zach was there? I didn't see
Zach was walking around.
him. Okay.
All right. Let's see what's going on here.
Baywatch DMD does look awesome. Oh, jeez. That's so beautiful. That's like a –
Can I get that on here?
100%.
Can you see it?
No.
You will in a couple of months, though. I'm going to be doing some things in this place. Hey, Janine, we're going to spend some money. I'm getting an eye in the sky. It's going to travel on hydraulics. I don't know.
Oh, so you gave a shout-out to your commentators. What about the Bells and Chimes commentators?
Oh, shout out to Rebecca. Oh, Rebecca did do a little with the TPL with me, but Rebecca and Hope for commentating with the Bells as well. Thank you, Hope Love. I got to meet Hope and the whole Love family.
Yeah, they're here quite a bit.
Yeah,
Oh,
but I really got
never
to
get a
sit and
chance to
talk
talk
to
to
them,
them.
you
Okay.
know, and they were lovely as can be. I mean, God bless them. What else am I missing on chat? The real story is Jamie's number one fan. I'm going to get to it. Matt. I have an embarrassing story.
You got
to tell
another number one more
Dude.
than Keith?
All right, let me talk about that. I got to stick to the list.
Okay.
But I do want to talk about Wesley and
I want to hear about your number one fan first.
oh,
Matt called it out.
all right. Okay.
This
I'm
fe-
playing Labyrinth. I'm going to tell you two stories to one. 2-1. Okay? I'm playing Labyrinth with Lee Balasek. And in between balls, if you don't know Lee trailer. Fucking
Who's
trailer.
playing?
If you don't know
Brian.
Lee, Lee is like the nicest guy on the planet. He's just a sweetheart of a person. And he works for Barrels of Fun, and he puts machines together. Okay? It's what he does. And so he is playing, and he's blowing it up because he's played this particular machine probably 100 times on quality testing and making sure everything works. So he's playing it. And I thought Donovan, yeah, he is.
I'm like number 73 now.
And Caston. All right, guys, this is a good story.
Where are my fans, Rick? Come on.
Okay. Well, you don't walk around him much. I was walking around. So I'm playing with Lee. In between balls, I lean into him and I say, hey, I want to tell you something. this is really special for me. I'm playing this pinball machine with a guy who built this pinball machine. This is awesome. Thank you for this experience.
Mm-hmm.
And then he downplays it, right? Immediately. He downplays and he goes, well, I didn't build the machine. I said, did you put a screw in this fucking thing? I was getting
What are you
fired
doing
up.
there?
And he goes, yeah. And I go, well, then you built it. Okay, did you build it or not? And he goes, yes, I built it. And I said, all right, well, this is a very special moment for me. Don't downplay this, okay? You built this. This is a really special moment. I wanted to take a picture, but he was whatever. So we left.
While Matt was taking his break.
We left. Oh, Matt. God, he took some breaks, didn't he? All right, so when Matt comes up to us later, and I hung out with Matt pretty much Friday and Saturday night, and Matt goes, I got a story for you. While you were playing with Lee, 2 college-aged kids were playing Labyrinth.
2.5 billion.
Did you hear him yell 2 point? I'm telling a story. That's a good score, though. No, you should be. That's a good score.
On jackpot?
That's a good score.
That's very good.
That's a good score.
That's more.
I'm telling a story, but you can't hear. You can't hear. So I'm playing Labyrinth with Lee. Lee downplayed this beautiful story for me. Whatever, it is what it is. And Matt was talking the game through. That's what he did. He manned the booth at the Labyrinth, at the Barrels of Fun booth, with Lee and all these guys that work for Barrels of Fun were manning the booth so that if you had any questions on the machine, how to play it, anything, they were there for you. So Matt is walking these 2 college kids through the game, and then one of the college kids stops like mid-sentence. He's talking to Matt, and he looks over, and he looks to me, and he looks back, and he goes, that's Jamie from the wormhole. To his friend, right? And then his friend goes, are you going to go talk to him? He goes, oh, no, I can't. I can't go talk to him.
You should big time him.
So now Matt, okay, so I'm in the wormhole booth, or I'm wherever. Matt comes up to me, and he has to tell me the story, right? So he tells us the story, and I just got yelling at Lee for downplaying what he – and I go, oh, man, you can't tell me those things, right? And then now I'm in a tizzy, like, I just don't want to run into these dudes. But
they're going to bother me. They want
no,
to take pictures.
not going to bother me. The Harp twins are a lot bigger event than Jamie Birchall walking around. I promise you.
They
that.
They had a longer line than you.
Yes. If I had a line in that room, there'd be like 3 people.
Oh, their line was out the door.
Oh my gosh, I'm itching because there's a effing mosquito in here again.
Hey, Alan's in here.
Alan, thank you so much. The guy was so starstruck. It was crazy.
That is crazy.
It is insane. What would someone come up to me, man? I don't care. What are we gonna do? We're gonna bullshit and have some fun. I don't care.
Bring him a Diet Coke.
You bring me a Diet Coke. You could do. You can, whatever. I'll open the joint up for you. They're probably gonna watch this. I don't know. I hope so. That would be funny, right? You should have seen my mom when she met Todd Tuckey.
Really?
Yeah. Well, Todd Tuckey was there.
I didn't see him.
You didn't see him? He came up, talked about Cosmic Princess and how rare it was, and actually didn't know anything really that much about it.
Oh,
so we were schooling the Tuck.
He didn't try and downplay it and say, you got a fraud here or anything?
No, he didn't do that.
All right, what else we got here?
All right, let's talk about Wesley.
Let's talk about Wesley.
Wesley comes in, and he was really playing very, very well in the week of Whoppers. Okay,
it was.
Yeah, he was playing well. I cut myself. I'm bleeding. God damn it. So, Janine, I did it again, and I'm running blood down my leg. But that's okay. What I do, guys, is I scratch mosquito bites till they bleed, and then they scab over, and then I just scratch that again and again and again. And then again, once in a while, I get a bleeder. We've got a bleeder.
I don't know why you're getting bit.
We got a bleeder.
I'm not getting bit.
I get bit all the time, dude. All right, Alan, I got to get back to work on the boat trail. You'll have a good stream. All right, Alan, thank you so much. Thank you for the Diet Coke, and you're the best.
Good to see you guys. The
of
whole
course
crew.
You are, Janine. God,
the whole Mafia crew was there.
Yeah, they were. And they were supporting Preston. He finished 3rd. I mean, Preston knows how to play pinball, right?
Yeah, he does.
And those finals, we're going to clip it, but who clipped it, actually? Well, you don't have to do much, is Craig Hughes,
Yeah,
Pilot Craig, he clipped it.
Mm-hmm.
So that clip should be on Twitch if you just want to watch the final on Fishtails. But, it's an interesting one if we want to talk some pinball for a second because we are a pinball stream. If you look to see what Meserve did, Meserve on ball 3 got stuck.
Carpool says Preston got second.
Didn't Preston get second? I think
Travis
Meserve
said
got
Meserve
second.
got second. What is going on here? Wesley, you played it.
Wesley, who
got second?
who finished second? Preston got second. Oh, thank you.
I thought he did.
I don't know. Looking at standing, Preston got second. Preston got second. Jamie, you're an idiot. Preston got second. Oh, yeah, there was a tie break. I forgot about the tie break.
Okay.
I forgot about the tie break. Look, I'm still riding a high. I haven't slept very much.
So
Actually, today I slept
The
like
two
an
commentators, Travis and you were. Oh, Stephen was starstruck by you, too.
Stop it, Steven Silver. We're going to talk about you later, Steven Silver.
You weren't even here the last time he was here.
No, Travis interviewed him.
Yeah, I know. I was here.
We were housed in
You were
Steven
here, though.
Silver's skate ball in the back of
Yeah.
the wormhole booth. And
Extreme
so, and then we talked to Steven about, remind me about Dungeon Door Defender.
Okay, yes, definitely.
Because I got it on my list.
All right, we're talking about Wes here.
Oh, you got to watch because ball 3, Meserve is up like $72 million.
On Fishtails?
On Fishtails.
Are you serious?
Well, yeah.
Jim was telling me that in his qualifying, the first place got $3 million. It was playing so hard. He said. That's what he said.
It was playing very
That's
difficult.
what he said.
But Meserve was going monster fishing.
Yeah,
Okay,
boat ramp
and
monster fish.
Wesley went
Locks.
locks.
Okay.
So it was a really interesting dynamic between the two of them,
that is
and
cool.
how they did it. And I was commentating with Carpool at the time, and mostly Keith because Clark kept jumping on and off because he was coaching his boy.
Oh.
Which is fine. That's totally cool. Oh, let's see. My skate ball is still in my van. You're too sick to unload it? How many people got the crud? Dude, I took a COVID test today.
You did?
Yeah, I'm okay, though. I'm feeling as I'm breathing on you. No, I feel fine. I just have a little cold, dude.
Maybe that's what happened to my back. I got a back.
I mean, I think
issue.
everyone just came back with like a crud, and it's just the expo crud. It just happens to everybody. Is that what everyone's saying? That
Wes telling why he picked that game.
oh yeah, because if he didn't have the win bag, then I really thought it was a really smart approach to him what he took, but it was interesting because me and Keith were talking a lot about it, and you can go back and watch it, but about an interesting perspective what Wesley wanted to do, and then Mark Meserve basically got screwed on ball 3. It got stuck on the outland in the middle on the post.
How did it get stuck there?
God only knows, right?
Oh wow!
So it's stuck there, and then he goes, all right. And he tilts it, and he bumps it.
No.
And really, he should have called the TD.
Should have called the TD.
Now, what the TD would have said is, because it's in play, out of play.
Resting, not stuck.
What's the difference?
Okay, so
Mark was told by Phil to play on. Yeah. So it wasn't stuck. So he was told to
Interesting.
play on. Oh, okay. See, I don't know these things because I'm in the booth, the back. So we can't hear that he was told to play on. That's interesting. That's really great. Shook his head. Look, a TD would drain it. Okay, this is why we do these things. I'm learning. But it was, and then how he bounced it was almost a resting. All right. You can see it on the stream. You really
yeah,
can.
check that
And
out.
I even used the teleprompter.
Illustrator.
Whatever. I used something that was blue and it pointed to it. And, all right, Donovan. Look.
Teleprompter is what the Anchorman
Let's
uses.
take a 20-second. Let's take a 20-second timeout. I'm tired. Okay, I took 3 naps today. I came home with the Houston Arcade crud. Your back's messed up. This is it's been a chore to stream, but we'll get through this. Me and you, we'll get through it. So he tilted. Which I don't know what his bonus would have been, but probably pretty decent. He already caught 2 fish, so a couple of million.
Yeah, it depends on how many rollovers he got on the
Yeah.
top, I guess. But he wasn't going for the top, so he probably
I mean,
didn't have much of a
it was almost instantaneous
multiplier.
that it got what is it? Not stuck. It was resting.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
fishtails usually doesn't have a big bonus, but still.
But,
you don't want to tilt that.
I mean, so he tilted, and then it was pretty nerve-wracking for Wesley because Wesley needed a couple of shots on monster fish, and then and so he wasn't getting control right away. And I'm kind of getting nervous here. I'm like, oh my God. I'm rooting for Carpool. I'm rooting for everyone. I want it to be good, right? But Wesley's our boy, so I'm kind of rooting for Wesley too, right? And so he got control, hit the 2 shots for hit the 2 loops.
Hit the boat ramp.
Boat ramp, and then boom, monster fish instantaneously collected. Did one of those. It was awesome. It really was awesome.
20 million points right there if you can hit it.
And then I totally forgot about the tiebreaker. I was so pumped up that we did the tiebreaker on Aerosmith, I believe. Is that where we did the tiebreaker? Yeah, and that's where Preston won. And then the bells, you need to go watch the bells. Alice Young won that.
Okay, she's good.
And that's fantastic. Did Aaron just say that? Bell's got all the classics in their tournament. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they – did they move new games into the tournament room after that?
No.
Or is she talking about in the Space City booth?
No, I think what they're saying here is a good classics in the tournament room. Maybe next year.
Oh, okay.
Like Trailer.
Yeah.
Cosmic Princess, Barracuda, Kiss, Warlock.
Yeah. I mean, it was funny. I was talking to Jim, because he'd qualified, and I was asking him about all the games, and I was asking him, what about Fishtails? And like he said, first place got $3 million. I was like, oh, my gosh. And I was like, what about Taxi? He's like, well, you can't get it up the left ramp. Well, what about this? And he was just like, these games are tough.
Well, yeah. And that's Wesley's saying is that typically Space City Open is an alphanumeric or newer. Repin those old Stern Valley games now. Yeah, we got work to do, Pinball Maniac, while you got work to do. But it's going to be great, and the wormhole is going to be bigger and better than ever with all these new machines that we were talking about earlier. So
Alice is 3rd in the world now after that?
and the women. It's really good. You need to go watch it, and I don't want to ruin that for you because it is such a good. And Aaron did such a good job with Rebecca and Hope.
Well, like I said, we're putting Space City Open up tomorrow afternoon. We'll probably put that one up a couple days later, maybe on Thursday afternoon. So
okay,
keep an eye out for that. Unless you want to get it up earlier, I mean, no matter me. It's ready to go.
I was going to put this up tomorrow on the podcast.
Okay.
Okay, on Wormhole Pinball Presents.
Uh-huh.
And then go from there.
Okay.
So we'll just continue our content.
All right.
And then anyway, that was Alice Young winning a thriller. That was really good. You should go back and watch that. I have a really cute Eric Heskett story. Eric Heskett's kids. You want to hear a cute little story?
Oh, I saw him there, yeah. Uh-huh.
So Eric Heskett comes to the Wormhole. His one of his techs works with Brian and does a lot work for us, Zach. And Eric used to come here on Wednesdays and teach his kids how to repin machines and do all this really cool stuff. So Eric has 2 kids, and Christopher and, what's the oldest name? All right, don't worry about it. Christopher won $50 in a prize pool putting together they had like this contest, and whoever younger can put these things in order the fastest would win. All right.
Oh, I saw the picture.
Alexander. Oh yeah, Alexander. Okay. All right. Alexander. Christopher's the oldest. Alexander's the youngest. Alexander wins $50. Right? How did Alexander won the game? Thank you, Janine. I'm screwing this story up, and they're hammering me.
I did see the picture on Facebook. I wondered what that was. I was like, I didn't know.
So he won this $50. You saw it on Facebook, right? He won the $50, and he then turns around. I know, Janine, I'm butchering it. Let's breathe. He wins this beautiful $50 bill, Chris bill. He's a 10-year-old kid. Maybe he's 8. I don't know. 8's better for the story. And he goes to the Wormhole booth, and he says, can I have a small sweatshirt?
Wow.
And my wife gives him $10, And he goes, "Thank you very much," and he walks away. For his $50 that he won, he decided to spend that money on Wormhole merch, and that is so awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Like, everybody did that.
You know what he could have spent the other 10 on? Some Southern Star Brew.
Oh, yeah, I got to thank Southern Star. They're on the list.
Absolutely.
But Southern Star Brewery came in and brought us 12 or how many cases?
A lot. I don't know.
And somehow convinced Janine to be the keeper of the cooler. And thank you, Southern Star, first of all. Thank you very, very much, right?
Was Janine carding people? 16.
16 cases. But I got to tell you, keeping those cases cold was an ordeal. And we didn't have as many coolers. And then word got sent around the Houston Arcade Expo that the Wormhole booth has 16 cases of Southern Star Brewery. They had an Oktoberfest. They had a blonde, which is really nice. And then they had a newer can, which I have no idea what it was. So Janine is out of the restocking Southern Star business next year. Okay, we need to hire someone specifically to do that because it doesn't need to fall on Janine. She's already selling her ass off of merch. She's already here at a pinball conference for me, right?
Tip your waitresses, people.
So
Come on. Tip your waitress.
Go by, say thank you, and move on. Howdy, fellas. Great show, Blop Wiz. Seen you folks about those finals. We just talked about it, man. I'm going to have this up on Spotify and Apple iTunes tomorrow. So it really, really was great. So Eric Hesketh's youngest, Alexander, $50, goes and he buys a really cute story.
Awesome.
And thank you, Southern Star. Brian Folks. He plays the Space City. Do you know Brian Folks?
Name's not ringing a bell.
He's come to the Wormhole.
Okay.
He won the Venom Pro.
Wow.
Dude, I'm standing there, right? And they're doing awards. And we just won Best in Show for Cosmic Princess.
No, it wasn't him. What?
From Louisiana. Oh, I thought he was from Houston.
Okay.
Different Brian won.
Oh,
Oh, really?
Brian. Oh.
Shit. I was kind of hoping it was the Brian that comes here, and maybe he didn't have room for it.
Yes.
Bad story. All right.
I hope you didn't remove it. I played
We'll cut that up.
I played that for the first time. That is such. I'm not a superhero guy.
Yeah, I'm not either.
I'm not crazy about this, saving
There are
your
lots of
progress
Brians.
kind of stuff. Man, I love that game. It is smooth.
So I came in the expo not only having the stream and all that stuff, but I wanted to play 3 games. I wanted to play Labyrinth again because of the new code and check it out. I wanted to play Final Resistance. Okay.
Travis liked that.
I don't just like it.
You love it?
Oh,
Okay.
I really love it.
Looks cool. Yeah, Scott Denisi was down there this weekend.
I'm afraid to talk to Scott Denisi.
Why?
Because his pinball fame is higher than mine, and I'm just not there.
He seems down to earth.
Anyway.
I'll talk to him. We'll talk about
You
music.
go talk to him.
We'll talk music.
And then Venom Premium we got to play. Because I didn't really know the difference between the Venom Premium and the Venom Pro, so I just kind of come in on the Premium and just to see it. Jesus, Baywatch. Can you guys hear that?
I don't think it's as loud for them as it is for us.
All right. It's really loud. All right, it's fine. He's saving people. It's a beautiful color screen that Brian and Travis and Clint put in. Actually, Travis and Clint put it in.
Okay, maybe they can hear it.
Hey, turn it down over there.
He doesn't know how to turn it down. He's got to save Kevin. You got to save all these people. They're drowning. They're drowning.
He's doing pretty good.
They're dying. There's only 3 of us here. We came here tonight really just to do this, to put all the pinball machines in order behind us that we liked, and just to clean up a little. So Scott Denisi told me he's
let me get him.
That's a fake story. That's a fake story. That's a fake story. All right. So what we did bring back, I'll talk about this again while Donovan's gone. We did bring back Labyrinth. We brought back a high speed. And then Cosmic Princess is going to need some work, but it'll get fixed. And then Barracora. So that's new to the wormhole. And then, but I did love Final Resistance. I loved all three of those.
Looked really cool. Whoops. Right.
Oh, sorry. I
It
love
looked really cool. The modules, like, this has got to be more expensive than a regular one. They're like, no, it's the same as a regular.
It's really
elaborate.
cool.
It's very
It's
elaborate.
really, really, really cool. I loved it. And what else?
Well, we got Steven on here. Why don't you tell him about Dungeon Door Defender?
So
this
Steven,
is what I really want to know about.
So if you're just joining us or you're new to our channel,
We have an obsession.
we're obsessed with Dungeon Door Defender. It's
Sweeping the nation.
It's going to sweep the nation for $199. If you own the Heist Playfield, actually, it's worth if you don't own the Heist Playfield to go and getting it because it's that darn good.
I don't think you can play it without that.
You have to play it on the Heist Playfield.
Yes.
Dungeon Door Defender kicks ass, and we love it. We play it all the time,
Yes.
and the three of us love it. You're the best at it here. I started out really good at it.
You beat me. You beat me sometimes.
But and anyway, it's the best. So I talked to him and I said, "Listen, Steven, your designer, can you reach out to them? And they need to put the scores, the last few scores, up on the top screen because we can't see it." What he said is there's an update to Dungeon Door Defender, and not only did they probably fix that,
we got to update it.
we got to update it, dude.
Oh, all right.
So I was already searching how to do that today,
Okay.
and I need help on that. But
Travis.
he said there's a new mode in Dungeon Door Defender where you can play a frenzy.
Oh, wow.
Listen to this. My Dungeon Door Defender. Crazy. So anyway, Dungeon Door Defender.
Travis knows how to update these.
Travis, update it for us when you come, and we're gonna rock this new frenzy thing. Is that what it's called, Steven? Frenzy? I think so.
Travis, you got to come up anyway and help me do a Labyrinth video.
It's in System Manager. Oh, I'll do that tonight. I didn't set up the rig, or I would do it right now.
It takes a while, some of those updates down there.
But so it was funny because I bought Dungeon Door. You can hear it. No, that's Labyrinth.
No, it's him playing Bounds of Bonds. Oh,
No, that's Labyrinth. So we'll see if Labyrinth is a game anyway that we can tournament play, but I'm sure it will be. It's going to be great. We'll just make it hard.
Cameras aren't really set up right now. We'll figure it out. I know how to get into the settings.
Why didn't I just set up the rig?
I don't know.
Because we should be playing Dungeon Door Defender
playing
right
Dungeon
now.
Door Defender
What?
tonight.
I've been sick all day, though. Eventually, I got to get out of here. Soon the sniffles subside, we'll be up there. It's really amazing. That is a walking germ. I got a flu shot.
Travis is sick too? Oh.
I got a flu shot, a new COVID booster, and I took a shit ton of airborne, and I'm still got the crud.
Oh, Clint too. Jeez, how did I avoid this?
Well, you weren't there very much.
It went straight to my back.
Yeah, his back. You had a date. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that. Also, big shout out to Balls of Steel.
Balls of Steel.
Balls of Steel Pinball are from Georgia. Do you remember the gentleman that came in here? And he was from Georgia, and he played in our Monday night event. We invited him just to check out the wormhole.
Vaguely. Yeah.
Well, he was there this weekend.
Oh, okay.
And he came, and he was passing out, trying to it's there in
was
between,
passing
like,
out.
Savannah and Atlanta.
Yeah, I remember the guy.
Okay?
Yep.
Super nice dude.
Yeah,
Well,
great
he
guy.
brought me a hat.
Oh, sweet.
He said it was for the wormhole, but I took it. I mean,
you can give me your trucker hat then.
no. I collect hats.
Okay.
I mostly just wear the Yankee hat. Didn't wear the Yankee hat one time this weekend.
No?
I was repping merch all day. All right, that's about it from me. I just wanted to give a quick little shout out and thank you for everyone for making this a very special event for us. And,
Yeah. Definitely big thanks to Keith. I mean, you know, I was thinking about this the other day. I mean, there are some places that are blowing up with pinball, but usually it's like one location or one event that's doing all of it. You know, I think about like Phoenix and Electric Bat and whatnot. But here there's so many things. Like I had so many people come to me this weekend talking to me about Poison Girl because they know I'm the Poison Girl ambassador. And they were like, we had a great time. We loved the vibe. The games
love
are playing
Poison Girl.
great. So good. Mike, great job. Scott, great job there. We got Einstein's. I mean, they had tournaments there all the time. Those games, I think they're Greg's games. He doesn't just put games in. He puts in LEs. He puts in Jersey Jacks.
And he puts them in the tournament.
Yeah. Oh, and they were in the tournament,
too.
too.
In the tournament.
And they played beautifully. Game Preserve. I mean, we get these guys coming down from up north. You know why they're so good? Because they've been playing a Game Preserve forever.
Yeah.
And, if we didn't have NASA, you know who we wouldn't have?
Aaron.
So NASA's got our little farm system going there, too. Aaron, probably the number one.
Well, John Sayers and Aaron have really taken that. Well, Sayers particularly. Has taken that to a 15 to 25 person every Tuesday.
Always Corey.
And Corey, yeah.
Always Corey.
He's always there. Travis and Clint go.
But
everywhere we went was awesome, is what Carpool was saying for the Week of Whoppers. We're spoiled rotten.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I mean, there's so many.
We're spoiled.
There's so many places to go.
We don't get kicked out anywhere.
We've got events going on like the Arcade Expo. Mm-hmm. We got tournaments like the Space City Open. We can't forget about our number one benefactor.
What, Tim Hood?
The Hoods.
Yeah, the Hoods are the best.
We wouldn't be doing this right now. I mean,
no way.
I'd
still be on a soccer podcast, probably.
We wouldn't be listening to Warlock in the background right now. Well, that's whose Warlock is that? That's John's Warlock, isn't it?
That's Tim's Warlock.
Oh, it's Tim's Warlock? Okay.
Yeah. I don't think John has any machines in here anymore.
Star Trek.
Oh, yeah. And Rick and Morty.
What about the Big Brave, Target?
Oh, yeah.
Target Alpha.
Sorry. Again, thanks for letting us stream in your neck of the woods. What a blast. Hey, no worries. You took the burden off of us. I can't move this rig, right? Well, if you saw what Carpool has as a rig move, did you see the rig?
No, I didn't.
Dude, it's tiny. It's perfect.
Oh, yeah?
It is so mobile and so perfect what they built.
Cool.
It is designed to be Carpool Pinball and to move to all these different locations.
Well, then
this is such a ridiculous rig that took me an hour to unpack it today and set it all back up. That's why I didn't set the rig up, because I didn't have another 20.
Well, then they probably can do Poison Girl next year. Do Poison Girl, Carpool. Come on.
I just don't think you can fit it in car.
I don't know.
The Shahan rig is so sleek. It is just a really neat thing they built there, and give some props to Clark McCoy as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Clark, so you're going to have to turn up the sound on ours today.
Well, they all got turned up.
Yeah, Clark is too soft. He talks too softly.
Yeah, use your outdoor voice, Clark. Come on.
You hear me? Stuff that thing in there. What should I say?
Stick it down your throat. Oh, wait, hold on.
Stuff
Don't say that.
That's why we're PG-13, because of you. But it was just we're very, very lucky here in Houston, and I think that is testament
absolutely
to when
all these people that we talk about.
Take a look at the picture of Space City Houston, of all those great people, and that we're missing some people. And then look at, the transplants trying to get in, the Austonians and all that. And it's because they really recognize what we have here is really special, and we protect it. And that's what Tim does. He is promoting pinball. And that's what all these places do. And if you ask our mission statement here, it's really just to promote pinball and really no jerk policy allowed in here. So
you gave Elizabeth a shout out. What about, how many upkick games has David and them worked on? Said, hey, let's stream this game before we get it out.
Oh my God, countless,
tons of games,
lots of games, and they play wonderful.
They play wonderful.
Well, Upkick's are the best, and they've been I've said it many times. They've been a great partner to us, and so we love them. The transplant remark. Hey, man,
no,
you are. But that's okay, man. It's great. I absolutely love it. I love that we're just promoting pinball here. And we're a little rough. I mean, we're a little tough. We don't put up a lot of shit. But that's okay. We're protecting something. And it's worth protecting. It's worth being a pain in the ass for. And, unfortunately, I can't do that. That's not my role. I can't be a pain in the ass. So
neither can Clint. He lets everybody in.
Yeah. He does.
That's got an open door policy.
All right. That's about it from me. Anything else? That was an hour. How long did we go? An hour.
So were there any other games that you saw there that you were like, oh, wow, you told me about Venom. You told me you wanted to play Final Resistance.
Oh.
You told me you wanted to play some more Labyrinth.
So those were the Flipper Football was kind of. Oh, look at our timing there. Flipper Football was neat.
That was the one by the booth, wasn't it?
Right across
I
from
saw
the
Corey's
booth.
picture of that.
Interesting thing on Flipper Football.
That was so green. It was like a neon green. It hurt my eyes.
What's the back box is useless.
Yeah?
It's nothing.
Okay.
Because if you look at
It's just for decoration?
yeah, it's just for decoration.
Okay.
It has no electronics in it whatsoever because the LCD screen is below by the pops. But it's an interesting thing. I was talking to Tim about it because we were kind of geeking, and what we said is Flipper Football was the last full.
It's fine.
He's unbelievable.
You're fine, brother.
Unbelievable.
Stern.
Every time I do a podcast,
I saw that lightning game. That was pretty fun.
No, it's great. It's perfect. yeah, it's great.
It's ambiance.
You're not going to find the volume. It's German. You know what you find? Your way to a machine that's away from us. That's what you should be finding. All right, Flipper Football was the last full production machine from Capcom. Flipper Football, it was known internally as PB-11, was rushed into production ahead of Big Bang Bar, which was PB-3, and Kingpin, which was PB4, after Capcom was visited by German distributors who said they greatly preferred a soccer football theme so that they could sell it throughout Europe.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
And the problem with it is it's really a two-player game.
Yeah, it was weird.
So I was talking with Keith on the podcast, Wormhole Pinball Presents, and you can download that anywhere on iTunes and Spotify and Google.
And on YouTube.
You can watch it on YouTube. And we were talking about playability.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not Dungeon Door Defender.
No.
Right?
It's just going
to get old. Well, Labyrinth, all these great things. But so anyway, that's an interesting thing about Big Bang Bar, that they ran out of money. They didn't sell. They ran out of money, and then it's another reason why they got out of the pinball business. So maybe if the German distributor didn't come and do this, there'd be Big Bang Bars all over the place.
We off from Germany.
You never know. I had never played a few games, and I walked around with Matt, and we were playing a bunch. I don't know Avengers well. It's a game I really want to know.
Matt Quantz?
No, Matt Rodon.
Oh, Matt Rodon, okay.
And then I really liked playing.
Yeah, Avengers is fun.
I just don't know it, man.
It's not the one we had here, right?
No, not the first Avengers.
The Keith L. one.
The Keith L. one.
It's fun, yeah.
I would like Stranger Things. Did you play his Stranger Things? Austin Knight Strangers?
No, I didn't. I didn't get to play it.
Yeah. Austin Knight brings pinball machines every year to the Houston Arcade Expo, and he should win stuff. If it wasn't ours that are so rare, his machines play so beautifully. They play really great. Barbie's little sister. Hey, I didn't see you.
Yeah. You're telling stories.
So I got hammered. I'll tell one more story. I got absolutely obliterated.
You didn't ask what I liked playing there.
Oh, what did you like playing?
Oh, I love that Harlem Globetrotters that was in the Space City.
Oh, that was pretty.
Wes and I were playing that. It was really fun. Yeah, a very beautiful game, too. I saw
what else?
8-Ball Deluxe.
Did you see
it? I missed
it?
that game. Yes, because it used to be at 82.
You know who bought an 8-Ball Deluxe?
Who?
Or 9-Ball. You know who bought 9-Ball?
9-Ball. No.
Oh, it's going to be over here.
Oh, I thought you pointed to yourself.
I didn't buy anything. Tim bought a 9-Ball.
Yeah, 8-Ball Deluxe. I love that
game. And that's Upkicks
so
Harlem.
And somebody brought a bunch of Gottlieb games that were in really good condition.
Yeah.
Oh, those
were
so
really
fun. There was like a bank shot and
Yeah.
a pool one, or not pool, but a bowling one.
Flash Gordon did play very well.
Oh, I miss Flash Gordon. Buccaneer was there, yeah. Yeah, Jokers.
That was
Travis
fun.
was talking about that. Harlem was that game is so fun. I would love to have a Harlem Globetrotters.
What did I say? Oh, I got hammered Friday night.
Okay.
I got hammered Friday night. Sorry.
Yeah, I could tell.
And me and Rodon are running around, and then I see Jack and Jack Revenue He's eating, hammering ice cream, hammering it. And I go, where did you get that? And I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to be fit. But ice cream at 11:30 at night seemed really awesome. So I go over there.
Is it peanut butter flavored?
No. He had maple.
Ooh.
Don't sleep on the maple syrup one.
Oh, sure.
He had a lactose-free. Chat, what's that guy's name? He does it every year, and I was finally invited to the ice cream parlor.
Ben? Jerry?
Yeah, no, shut up.
Mr. Bluebell?
I'm calling it a night. All right, Strat. All right, Collier. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Burrs.
Burrs. Oh, okay. I've heard that before.
Okay, so I go. The maple was legit, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Pronounced Burrs. So I go there, and there is Kelly Monkla's lemon bars. So not only did I get to eat her lemon bar. Have you not heard her lemon bars?
Oh, I love lemon bars.
Dude, forget about it.
Lemon meringue pie, anything lemon. Oh.
Her lemon bars are top 5 something I've ever.
All right. We know what she's bringing for the next tournament.
Well, she has to. She's got them on her counter right now. Well, those were legit. So not only did I had 2 bowls. I'm standing there like a jackass with lemon bars, and I went with the vanilla, and then I had buyer's remorse because I tasted Rodon. I just went in and grabbed Rodon's maple.
The vanilla would be better with the lemon bars, though.
It was.
Yeah.
It worked, but I scomped the lemon really quickly.
Oh.
I scoffed that down pretty fast. Scoffed, or whatever the word is.
You bring those next time, and I'll throw a game against you. Like I'd really throw.
You won't have to.
I would just lose straight up. I wouldn't have to throw it. I'm going to lose.
Birds remorse. Yeah, I'm not saying that the vanilla wasn't
Birds
good.
remorse.
What I'm saying is that hydroponics maple was better.
Yeah.
And I should have went with that. And next year, hopefully he makes that maple again, and I'll go 2 scoops at that.
Do you know I'm allergic to actual maple syrup? Can you believe that? The Canadian?
Really?
I got to have the fake Aunt Jemima stuff.
Can you have birch tree maple? Birch tree sap? You can't have any sap from a tree? How's that possible?
I don't know.
Can you have honey?
Yeah, I can have honey.
I don't know what I'm making a correlation between bees and trees.
They're both in nature?
I don't know. That's a weird one.
Yeah.
I mean, Janine's allergic to mushrooms, which is weird in and of itself.
It's not a bad allergy. It's not like my banana allergy where I'll...
You don't like bananas. You
I
can't
love
eat 'em.
bananas, but I can't eat them. I can't even smell them.
I don't think he had banana. Anyway, it was incredible. I'll tell him to bring Maple to TPF if he's coming. Yeah, that's a game changer. And don't spread the word as much. Tell him to lower the invites. Because it's so good, man. He makes it homemade ice cream, dude. And he does that. He's been doing that forever. And I got finally cool enough where I got on the cool list.
Finally
there.
cool enough, whatever. Sounds like you're the cock of the walk there. You're like,
oh, yeah.
like, step aside, Harp Twins.
Oh, yeah.
The real talent's coming
I want
through.
a booth next to the Harp Twins, and when we win our Twippy. When we win our Twippy. Did you see Twippies and Twip and Kinist?
Oh, now I'm messed up with it. Now,
They merged.
yes, I
Phone
saw
a
it.
merger.
The Kinesist.
The Kenesist.
Kineticist. That's it.
Yeah.
I see it as something else because
he needs to, that's why he's my producer.
he has a different name on Instagram. I think it's got part that and part his first name, Colin. So.
Hey, so this is a good point. I'm trying to get out of here, but Chad is just keeping me here.
Tim Kitcherow intro. Yeah.
I partied with Tim Kitcherow.
More like
Kitcherow.
Tim Kitcherow partied with you.
There's a good picture with me and Tim going like this. I don't know who has it. I think Keith has it.
Did you tell him we streamed NBA? Boom shakalaka.
No, I didn't. I just, I was in. I told him that I have a World Cup soccer, and then he started doing the puppy. He started doing the score.
Got it.
He just started doing it, and it was really kind of cool.
He seems pretty down to earth.
Oh, my God, he's awesome. We had a really good time. All right, I think that's it.
Culpepper wants. He's getting bored over here. He needs us.
Did Tim Christie get an ice cream invite? You know what? I'm not going to lie to you. I've been lying a little here. I'm fibbing. I never got an invite, okay? I just walked up and grabbed some damn ice cream.
Oh, you got to have an invite?
No, I don't know. He's just so nice. Oh, and then I walked up with Tim earlier on the pre-war machines.
Okay.
Did you play any of those?
No.
And Fliptronic, he's got a bunch of those. A couple of those are him.
Okay.
Which are much easier to move than a full pinball machine. So he brings the pre-wars. Well, there's one pre-war up to the left that had a multi-ball. Does anyone know this one? Where it would fall into, and then they would all come out at once.
Oh, wow.
You don't need an invite. You just need swagger. You're cool, so don't worry. All right, Barb. Thank you, Kelly. I have
Steven Pinball
Steven.
Royalty. Pinball Royalty.
Anyway, so I got the multi-ball, right, which is you lock it into this thing, and then you press it, and it all comes out, and then you get your score. You have to see it.
Yeah,
I hope they bring it next year.
That sounds interesting.
But so I nailed it, and I yell, I GC'd it. And they're all looking at me like, I got GC'd it. I'm putting it on Pinnacle right now.
Did you say you flipped it or you rolled it?
Probably said flipped it. What am I supposed to say? Rolled.
Corey's not happy that.
I'm supposed to say rolled it, right?
Rolled it, yeah.
I'm a video game nerd, so I say video game terms. That's okay. But I tried to put it on Pinnacle, and I couldn't find it.
We need to get Dungeon Door Defender on Pindigo. It's still not on there. I got my score saved on my phone.
I carved my initials in the machine. That's what he joked. That was his joke. Rodon goes, would you carve your initials? I said, hell yeah, I did. I took out my JAM.
That's how we did it back in the day.
That's how we jam. That's always been my initials.
You know,
even though those aren't my initials.
We had like, I'll save the story for some other time.
What?
Well, my dad used to have like, pinball machines and pachinko machines and whatnot. And yeah, I mean, they were like older ones, like EM stuffs. And, but if he got a score, he had a little piece of paper that he'd keep inside there and he'd write it down.
That's cool.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's pretty awesome. I didn't get to play any arcade games. I wanted to play this pod. You know that pod that's next to the wormhole? Those giant military pods that look like these tech machines, and you get in and you
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
So we go, we're all fucked up. And we go over on Saturday night to go play Battletech pods, right? So we walk over to go and do it, and they're closed. And we're like, come on. They're like, come back tomorrow morning. I mean, I'm not coming back tomorrow morning.
I'm missing the women's tournament tomorrow morning.
I can't. It's and they're like, come on, you got to do it. You come back to the next, and I never came back. So I hope they're there next year. 2024 Houston Arcade Expo will be in October this year. Will not be in November.
Whoa.
I know. So we can make it like.
Whoa.
I don't know.
Interesting.
But October 11th through the 13th. And that's our anniversary. Gee, thank you for throwing them a party. Well, we'll throw them a party at the Wormhole booth. But October, that works.
Yeah.
I just hope it's not hot. Because it can be hot.
I might be on fall break that week. That would be great.
I'll tell you one thing I'm doing. Next year, I'm taking Monday off. There is
today?
Yeah. I did take today off.
I was going to say, how much work did you do?
I didn't do shit today.
I went to work.
I was sick today. All day, my stomach was boofed. So,
all right. Wrap this up.
Halloween-themed yacht party. Yeah, it's going to be good. That's it. So thank you for tuning in to Wormhole Pinball Presents.
So you want to tell them what's coming up? We got Monday.
Yeah, let's go to the Wormhole view. No, upcoming tournaments view. So November 20th will be our 3X. November 27th.
Please come on out, people.
We're definitely going to stream Labyrinth. That costume and stuff. It's going to be. Oh, I always ruin things. You can't tell me a secret.
Travis,
Janine knows this.
I need you in here so we can make some videos.
Janine knows this.
Let me know when you'll be up.
4X will be December 2nd, and then followed quickly December 4th by our Max Match Play. December 11th is tentatively Rick and Morty. That can change if something else comes in.
Tentatively trailer, tentatively
Rick and Morty, tentatively
Rock
Galactic Tank Force.
Oh, okay. No Rock Makers?
Rockmakers is pretty cool, but Spence is coming in. He's got to fix it.
He's got to work on it. Okay.
Then the 3X, and then Merry Christmas is a Monday. Did you know that? December 25th is a Monday.
Oh.
We're not going to be here for Christmas.
No.
I'm not getting divorced for
I'll be in Chicago.
for this channel. And then January 1st, New Year's Day, is actually a max match play.
Oh, wow. Fun.
So that could kind of be fun.
Yeah.
But it's not New Year's Eve. That would be fun.
Bigger crowd.
Maybe
Well,
we
I
do
don't
it. Just no, we're not doing a New Year's Eve here.
No.
I got other things to do. That's it. That's all she wrote. Thank you guys for tuning in. What a wonderful surprise, and what a wonderful to see everyone here and talk to us. And
Are you saying we're a wonderful surprise? What a wonderful surprise we are. You're welcome, people.
no,
He's blessed you with it.
what a wonderful surprise that they joined. And,
Oh, yes. We
and that
love
we
you
had
people.
such a large crowd
Oh,
chatting with
okay,
us.
okay.
Thank you so much. That's what I meant. In case you run any questions or updating DDD. Oh.
Thanks, Steven.
Thank you.
We need to stream that again and get him in here to play with us.
I'll kick his ass in Dungeon Door Defender.
All right. You got to kick my ass first.
Oh,
you
that's
did
true.
the other night. You beat me the other night. Pretty good.
You got to decide, am I going to protect my door? Am I just going to hammer the people? Or am I going to collect gold? It's a lot going on, and it's really cool. Okay, I'm just joking. All right, thanks, guys, so very much. You want to raid someone?
Yeah, who's
Let's
out there?
go raid someone. Let's see who's out there.
I guess it's our usual Monday night people.
Yeah. No one we follow. We had a lot of pinball celebrities on our chat. You know what I mean? Laser.
Loves? Yeah.
We'll go to Laser.
Okay.
We'll go to Laser. What's he playing? No idea.
What is that?
I don't know.
Tune in and find out, people.
Tune in and find out what he's playing. All right, guys. Thanks so much. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Great night
Hi, Rick.
last night. And this weekend it was wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Where the hell did that thing go? Where did that raid go? Oh, I used unraid. Son of a bitch.
We teased him with a raid. Hey, you want some people?
You want some people? Follow me. All right, Laser. There he is.
Maybe we should just find a hot tub person tonight.
It's really amazing, those hot tubbers. I don't go on it, but it's just ridiculous. All right, that's all she wrote. Bye. I mean, how do they make they make money?